Welcome back to Studio Life, everybody. Today we're going to be looking at something for Purified audio. But before we get to that, a couple of people have asked me to look at Analog Legends DeLorean plugin, which is like a master bus or mastering kind of thing. Looks a little bit like a cross between a tape machine and a compressor and an EQ. There's no demo. They don't do a demo. You just have to buy it. I don't do that unless someone can make a demo. I just feel that isn't something I'm going to trust. So yeah, you guys, Analog Legends, your DeLorean plugin, make a demo. I'll give it a review, but otherwise I won't. Anyway, today we're looking at something from Purified Audio, as I said, and we're going to look at the LED comp. Let's find out. Is it? Purified Audio, been making a few waves recently because they've put their everything bundle on sale for £1.80, which is insane. So I thought it's time to look at something from Purified, and I was looking through seeing what we hadn't looked at yet, and we've looked at most of them, and the LED compressor, we never got around to it. So that's what we're looking at today. What can I tell you about the LED compressor? Well, you can tell by looking at it, it's a distressor, but it's Purified's own take on it, which, you know, Purified generally smash the life out of plugins. So let's have a look. You can see it's got a very familiar layout. It's got that look of the distressor, hasn't it? You can see why they've called it the LED comp. The distressor is, apart from the white knobs on the hardware, the other big defining thing is the LEDs for the gain reduction, and obviously this is the same. Although they've obviously gone for their sort of company colour of purple. I like that. I like the layout. Like a distressor, it's just nice and easy to see what's going on. So you've got a big input control there, you've got a big output control there, you've got your ratio buttons along the bottom, and you can go from 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 10 to 1, and 38 to 1. So yeah, all ratios catered for, basically. You've got some other interesting things. So you've got a high and low EQ. You've got the low on the left and the high on the right, and they can be set to pre or post by clicking on those little LEDs above them. You've then got these LEDs in the middle, which sort of move out from the middle. They show you the amount of saturation added to the compression. That's the thing on the distressor. There's that option to add some crunch. This is no different. So you've got the THD section down the bottom here. You've got two different kinds, S1 and S2, and then you've got an amount control. Very nice to have. You can do some really interesting things with those added to the compression. Over this side, we have a high pass, and then we have a mix for the high pass. I quite like that. That's an interesting addition also. You've got your bypass, which is the in-out button there with its own little LED. Along the top, we have got a bunch of presets. Got an auto gain setting. Doesn't always work perfectly, but it certainly stops things going mental when you can just tweak the output. You've got oversampling, nice to have, and you can run it in stereo or dual mono. Dual mono is useful sometimes when you don't want both sides dipping when something loud happens on one side and not on both. The UI size is scalable. No arguing with any of that, really. How does it sound? We'll listen to the demo at the end. I think it sounds pretty amazing. It's a very versatile compressor, and that's the thing about distressors. Whenever anyone says, what do you use a distressor for? The whole point in distressors really is you could use them on anything, and they sound awesome on pretty much everything. I use them on kicks, on snares, on overheads. It's really good on a bass. It's fantastic on a vocal. You can use a pair of distressors on a mix, and this is the same. It will work on pretty much anything and everything just by tweaking. There's no threshold control. You literally just drive it in until you're getting the right amount of gain reduction that you need and set the out accordingly. That's kind of it. The fact that you can add some crunch, high pass and stuff, a little bit of EQ control, it's kind of, you know, it's so versatile. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this compressor. You'll see at the end, it sounds fantastic. Dialing in just the right amount of saturation with the compression really livens things up. Works on a whole mix. I really like it. Demo, it's Purified. They just do 14-day standard demo. No arguing with that. Price-wise, usually, when it's not in the sale, it's 75 quid. That's a bit pricey, but it's a very good compressor. In the sale, it's 52 quid. I think that's about right. However, as I mentioned right at the beginning, right now Purified are running an everything bundle extravaganza kind of sale, and you can buy all of their plugins, every single one together in a bundle for £1.80, which is $2.38. There's just no arguing with that. It was all because of the whole thing with Guitar Center and UAD as a bit of a, you know, let's put some goodness out into the world. So yeah, Sam Pura, you're a legend. Well done. I think a lot of people are going to be a very big fan of yours for a long time to come. Star rating, it has to be 5. That deal, this compressor, part of it, there's no reason to just get this. Go and get everything. Their Panda rooms, you know, their channel strip, which is like half EQ, half SSL, half API. They've got such a nice bunch of things. What's the VU compressor, you know, which can be like a 76 or an A3A. That's wonderful too. Go and get the lot. Crazy not to. 5-star all day long. Anyway, there you go. If you could like the video, that really helps. If you could subscribe to the channel, that helps even more. You can go and check out my Instagram, which is Mixdown Mastering. See all the mixing and mastering I get up to and talk about all kinds of other stuff. If you go to the website, we've got the top 5 plugins there. There is also all about the courses on mixing and mastering and loads of other stuff like that. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Adios, people.